Hello, welcome back to my channel, Taurus. This is your August 2018 mini intuitive tarot divine message. So, Taurus, I am going to be doing things a little bit differently today, and I wanted to let you know about it before I get started. So this message, I was very inclined to do it both with tarot and oracle cards. Why am I doing that? I'm doing my readings a little bit more intuitively, a little bit more divine channeling, and I'm using the cards really as a jumping point from where my guides are going to help me decipher the feelings that you are going through and the things that you need to do to move forward, okay? So, Taurus, this past month was a little difficult for you. It was difficult for all of the signs in different ways. Different obstacles were put in the way. A lot of emotions were brought up because of so many moon changes, a lot of moon changes, especially the blood moon, that was very toxin releasing, and it really is. Moons are just not a good time for earth signs because earth signs are so used to being grounded, whereas the moon really causes some emotions that maybe you're not ready for. So I just wanted to get started and jump right in because, Taurus, for some reason your guides are making me feel like you are feeling like, let's go, let's not waste time, let's get going. You guys are really making me feel, not you're making me feel, but your guides are making me feel like you've been spinning that wheel, spinning that tire, and it's not getting anywhere. Like that tire in the mud is what they're giving me, like that tire in the mud analogy. Like you're doing, but you're not really getting anywhere. And that's hard because sometimes that comes from being a little bit stubborn, but maybe sometimes over planning or not planning enough. We know that your sign really needs to have advanced notice of things so that you know how to really adapt and change the plan according to how you need to make those changes. And as a Taurus, you don't like to waste time, right? So time is of the essence because you're such great planners and you like to allocate the right time to things. So I do feel that coming from you, that feeling of I've been spinning my wheels, I'm not really getting anywhere. What do I do? Okay, that's normal, especially after this blood moon, especially after all these moon changes, moon phases that we had, full moons, so many full moons, so many new moons the last 2 months, and it just has been overwhelming, especially with the blood moon. So what is the energy around you right now? We kind of already talked a little bit about your energy, but what are your goals? What is the goal that you're trying to get to at this time? And how can we help you get there? Right now what is the energy around you at this time? What are you thinking about right now? What are you wanting to do right now? And what is the reality regarding what you want to do? So what do you want to do right now? Let's take a look here. Okay, so this is exactly what we just talked about. For those of you who maybe this isn't relating to, it's not going to relate to everyone, but most of you are having that bit of defeatist attitude. Maybe you feel defeated. Maybe you're like, okay, maybe it's time to stop. I'm just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and I'm not getting anywhere, like I said before. And that's hard for you, Tauruses. So now you just finally sat down and you said, okay, I am going to lean on the last little bit of strength or the last bit of energy that I have, and I need to figure out which way I'm going, because you've dropped all of your other wands. You've tried everything else, and right now you're like, where am I going? Where is this going? I just want to know where this is going so I can plan my future. So let's see, what energy do you need? This is where I'm going to pull from the oracle cards. What energy could help you? I'm feeling like I should pull from the Keepers of the Light, because the Keepers of the Light deck, oracle cards, by Kyle Gray, really help us understand like what beings can really help us. And this doesn't matter what tradition or religion you're from, you can pull on the energy of these beings to help you move forward. So I want to see what for you, Taurus, would be a great energy, because that's really what we want to know. Like, what do we do? What can we do to make the energy move forward? Because that's the only thing we can really control, is what energy can we call upon, or what being or what help can we request to move forward. Okay, so let's take a look here. What being can you pull from? Their energy and their strength. Okay, so it looks to me, Taurus, like this is going to be the being that you're going to pull from. I don't know how to say this name. This is one of the first times that I've come across this being. I know that he belongs to the pagan beliefs, but his name is Cernunnos, I believe. And it's about really, his energy represents life force, okay? So there's the moon up there again. So life force. So what life force can you pull from? So life force in the sense of the positive energy that you're putting into your body is what I'm really getting here. Express your driving force is what the card says. Express what you're trying to actually achieve to others. Express it a lot, and ultimately someone is going to hear you that is going to benefit you. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. His advice. And your sensual and sexual powers are increasing right now. So this is a great time for you, Taurus. If you're trying to have a baby, or if you're trying to get a new love, your sensual and sexual powers are increasing. And sensual and sexual and sensual abilities can really help you reach your abundance goals, because your sexuality, you're feeling good about yourself sexually and sensually can really help you increase your finances, because it just starts to flow. Okay, if you're feeling good, things are attracted to you. And if you're feeling really good about yourself, then everything is attracted to you that is positive in energy. So may that be money, a new opportunity, a new business, new love. All of those things get attracted to you because you are feeling good about yourself. So what is the energy you can tap into? Life force. So go out there. Your life force is earth. So you need to go to your life force, which is earth. You need to be spending time outside. You need to be spending time grounding yourself, maybe networking, talking to other people, letting them know what you are trying to accomplish so that they have the opportunity to offer you the help that you need. So that is the advice from your guides. And what can happen if you decide to follow that advice? To ask for help, to express what your goals are, or to really just focus on your sexual, sensual powers and go out there into the sunlight, into the earth, get your feet into the ground, and really tap into your natural life force, which is earth. So let's take a look. What can happen if you follow this advice? Now, this won't apply to everyone, but it will most likely apply to most of you. What can happen if you do that, if you follow this advice, is the following, okay? The King of Wands. I'm seeing a King of Wands coming into your life. This King of Wands could be a new boss, can be a new business partner, can be a new love. So the King of Wands to me is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So the King of Wands usually, for me, represents more a Sagittarius, because I feel like if you follow, that's how I tell time. If you follow the time frame of the King of Wands, he kind of relates more to a Sagittarius, but he could be a Leo or he could be an Aries. But that love is coming for you. That business partner or boss who is this King of Wands is coming into your life, and your goal is going to be accomplished, but with the right amount of impulsivity and the right amount of balance. All right, many blessings to you today, Taurus. Much luck to you, and go for that fire, go for that expressing yourself and following that sexual path that is trying to lead you to your goals. Many blessings, and don't forget, if you'd like to reading with me, you can book it on priestessmay.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at priestess_may. Many blessings. Bye-bye.